Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? So, look, it's 2023. It's a new year. New you, new me. It's time to set intentions. If your intentions are, I am becoming, I guess if you want to call it narcissist proof. I don't really think there's a really such thing, but what I'm saying is the more you learn, the more you recognize, the more you see things, because you can't always avoid them. I mean, it's not like these jobs that everybody works at, they require a psych evaluation. They require you to go through this test. No, it's just certain things that you yourself have to do to test whether a person is toxic or narcissistic or whatever. There's nothing wrong with being cordial, but it's watching the patterns of behavior over time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it is in the workplace where people gossip. It's like telephone. You say one thing, next thing you know, it in turn into something else, and you're just like, where'd that come from? You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. When you are definitely a chosen person of God, things are always going to work out for your favor, okay? When you know that you have good intentions towards other people, no matter how they act towards you in the end or what they do towards you in the end, God is always going to bless you. You know what I'm saying? So this year, y'all, just be mindful. These people, they never change. They are the same. It's kind of like what God said. I am the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. That is a narcissist theme right there. They are the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. All right? They will never change. They simply change people. Let them do whatever, because at the end of the day, you are a strong individual. You are an intelligent individual. They're not intelligent. They are just manipulative. They're just really good at pulling on your heartstrings. This is why you need to master yourself and control when you should give sympathy and empathy to a situation. Not everybody that comes to you, woe is me. Me es Moya. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that comes to you with a sob story, the story isn't always, it's just them. They're the perpetrator pretending to be the victim. Okay? And you must be mindful about this. So all I'm saying is just have your ears open, listen to people, watch people, observe them. You know what I'm saying? And this is one reason I do love my Scorpios, because, they taught me some stuff as to how to observe and just sit back and watch. Now, don't get me wrong. Narcissists sit back and watch too. They're not always loud and obnoxious like the overts. The covert ones, they're the more ones that they're all shy and dainty, and, they ain't nothing quiet about them. Ain't nothing shy. They just try to learn what they think that they can learn. But they really ain't learning nothing, But y'all be happy. Look, I'm going to give y'all some tips. If you're reevaluating your life and you kind of find yourself being a little unhappy, if you realize that you just wake up, because I know this is some of y'all for this new year or whatever. Some of y'all might have woke up damn, I'm just kind of tired of my job. That is just God telling you it's time to move on. It's time for you to move on to a different job, start a new set of skills, do something new and different, something that is more in your purpose than what you are doing. There are so many people that work these jobs and they are absolutely miserable. And then they listen to their family members or their friends. Well, you got a good paying job and this and that. Money is not everything. Money gets you the things that you want. It does a lot. But if you have a choice between money and your happiness, you should definitely choose your happiness, because with your happiness is going to come more money. You have to, when you're manifesting, more money, when you're manifesting a lot of things in your life, your thoughts has to be on the same accord as your heart. It's impossible to manifest and your heart space is angry, sad, depressed, anxious, stressed, worried, anything of that sort. You have to be worry-free, stress-free, anxiety-free, fear-free. All of these are things that keep narcissistic and toxic people living the way that they live. Paranoid because they think everybody is out to get them. You know what I'm saying? They think everybody's a liar because they're a liar. They think everybody's a cheater because they're a cheater. They think everybody's a thief because they're a thief. Everything they are, they think everyone else is. When everybody in the world is not like them. But that's part of their disorder. Personally, I don't care what anybody say. I think mentally ill people, or people with personalities, as the psychologists and therapists like to call it, narcissistic personality disorder. I don't really think it's a disorder. I just think it's them battling demons. Because how do you explain some of the supernatural phenomenon that follows these people? Their entire eyes turning black. All the stories that y'all have said or experienced, or that y'all have commented on videos. How are these things explained if it's not a spiritual thing? If it's not a demon? You know what I'm saying? But all I'm going to say is just stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Walk by faith, not by sight. If you speak something into existence, believe in your heart that it's going to happen. You still got to put in work, but it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I put in work because I wanted my YouTube channel. Now look at me. My goal by the end of the year is to have, the subscribers I need, the watch hours I need to be monetized. That's a goal for me. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm just doing it because, one, I wanted to share with everybody else that's dealing with narcissistic abuse the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, y'all. If y'all got any comments, questions, anything that y'all want to say, because I know a lot of people be commenting on past videos and stuff like that. That's fine. I respond back to y'all and everything. I actually like when y'all talk and when y'all ask questions, because sometimes, y'all ask things from a perspective that I didn't see it, because everybody's experience with a narcissist is different. You know what I'm saying? So being that everybody's experience with a narcissist is different, either you have kids, you've been married to one, everybody's perspective is just different. And I told y'all, where there's one narcissist, there's many more in a family dynamic. Whether it's your family, whether it's, someone else's family, when you start to see the patterns, and of course, time is just always a factor, y'all. There's no need to walk around with fear. Even the Bible says, fear not. Do y'all notice how fearful narcissistic people are? They fear being exposed. They fear abandonment. They fear being rejected. They fear the word no. Because have y'all seen that if you tell somebody no, they just keep being persistent, wanting your no into a yes. And, you just have to give them their way, like a toddler. Otherwise they throw a temper tantrum. This is why I can't take them seriously. But there's a new perspective that I see. You can agree or you can disagree. Let me know in the comments. But be sure to like, share, subscribe, and all that. Thank you. But it seems like narcissism, looking at it from a societal level and how people have gone through childhood trauma, it seems like being a narcissist is a defense mechanism to protect them. I know it sounds crazy because it sounded a little off when I heard, what's his name? Richard Grannon, I think that's his name, talk about it the other day. And it just gave me a new perspective, because it's like, me personally, I look at everything from a spiritual level first. So the number one thing comes to my mind is demon, you know. But then it's just like, okay, well, looking at it outside of a spiritual perspective, this person is trying to cope, and then that just led into them being a narcissist. You know, because nobody 100% knows how a narcissist has formed, come to be. You know, there's a lot of theories or a lot of ideas based on childhood, parenting, and all these other things. But either way, they shouldn't talk to you the way that they talk to you. You should not be treated the way that they treat you. You deserve respect. You know, you deserve everything that you want out of your partner, as well as just out of a family member or whatever relationship you are engaged in. Point is, as long as you are on a ship, the ship should be sailing. If the ship is dead in the ocean and it's not going anywhere, then I mean, what's the point? You know? So all I'm saying is just evaluate the people around you and in your life. Do not, under any circumstances, fall into the frequency of fear. If you become fearful, oh my God, they're a narcissist, because everybody's throwing the word around and they don't know what it really means. You know, there are relatives of mine who are, oh yeah, such and such is not. No, you don't know what a narcissist is. A narcissist is not someone that is vain and, you know, superficial, and no, that's not one is. If you've never lived with one, endured the brain fog and cognitive dissonance and the mental games and the emotional abuse, as well as spiritual and financial, you know, and in some cases the physical, you don't know what a narcissist truly is, what they're truly capable of, or what they're truly about. You will never know a narcissist, because how can you know a narcissist when they don't even know who the fuck they are? They don't know themselves. And because they do not know themselves, that is the number one reason why they will hate you, because you know who you are. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You know what you will or will not tolerate. And they always love to test boundaries to see how far they can push you before something happens, before you blow up. Because they love making people react, you know, emotionally. They get a kick out of it. So that's why this is going to be a year of self-mastery, okay? You have to master thyself before you can master, you know, how to gray rock them and, you know, go no contact and stay no contact. You have to be strong. When you go no contact, they are going to continuously, for the rest of your life, reach out. They are going to continuously try to send people to you. You have to make yourself unreachable, untouchable, unavailable. You know what I'm saying? They need you more than you'll ever need them. Believe that. And that's why they hate you even more, because they know deep down inside that they need you and you do not need them. All right, y'all. Peace. Positive energy always brings elevation. So y'all be great. Stay, you know, knowledgeable. Get up on your game. If y'all got any questions, anything y'all want me to talk about, comment down below. All right. Bye, y'all.